Work of fiction. Names, characters, business, places, events, and incidents are either product of our author's imagination. Man, Jesus. All these, oh, by the ways on the beginning of this game. Atlanta, January 4th. $125 at the Skyline Lounge.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
What the heck?
A land grotesque as its people.
Am I watching an anime?
You saw the tribes united as one. Oh. That dream died long ago.
Hey, speaking of, they just put out a new movie poster for Sonic 3.
Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
Dubs. That's right.
By my hand.
By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade.
Arcane.
The royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Here begins the demo prologue of Metaphor ReFantazio.
ReFantazio.
For you is but a taste of the story from its beginning, but through it, your experience.
Some dubs, let's be honest.
Version.
Some dubs are way better than
If
subs.
you wish it,
I don't know why
you
people
may
be
carry
tripping.
over your save data to the full version. We thank you for expressing your curiosity about our tale of fantasy.
I've had like half a dozen people in chat suggest this game to me, so I'll at least give you a couple hours of demo. Is this game better with controller? Is this thing capped at 60?
Who's there?
Rock.
I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight.
Just don't understand, man. Fast forward. Auto.
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. One who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
My name. Taboo. No. That it? Your name is indeed Daniel. You will name the protagonist later.
Ah, a most unusual name.
Unusual?
In our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way,
That, yes, they absolutely want to steal my data. That's right.
but can it truly be dismissed as
That's right.
so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? No.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities.
This guy's name is Scheming Man.
I confess.
Scheming Man.
But consider, if fantasy is born
Just want to point that out.
a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged
Spin it out there.
to a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
A high risk, high reward mode only for battle hardened players. For players who want intense battles. You cannot select this mode yet. Sick. Hard it is. Yes. I like it hard.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead. Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are
My gameplay. I like my gameplay hard.
No soldiers to stop them. Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
Bunch of
To say
sinners.
nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on!
I'm literally watching that anime right now.
Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is no tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy.
No, this is the game. Oh, this is metaphor.
Capital.
But this is definitely being shot as if it's an anime.
Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
Holding on some water.
Hold it. Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line. Unless you want to get stuck like us.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside.
happened?
This place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well,
Got our
if we
own
didn't figure out our
Tinkerbell.
mission, definitely could have gone worse.
What mission?
What mission?
Come on, this is no time for jokes. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Fradia?
Think we'll make
Or
it?
Tradia? I think we should find a place where you can see the whole area. Use the movement keys to move. Hold shift while moving the dash. Press control to dodge enemy attacks. Some actions you perform and their corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen. You can also use the minimap to see which way to go. You can view tutorials you've seen before in the main menu.
Let's go. Stop! Watch out!
I don't think they've noticed us yet. Phase Sight. Press G to use Phase Sight. This ability lets you see what Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it will show up as unknown. Prepare as best as you can.
Okay. Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful.
Okay.
Not to nag, but your help is pretty You can't die.
I should probably find out what the controls are. All it gave me the option was press G.
Okay.
I guess I should just run past him. Oh, that's okay. That's what that is.
Hurry! They found us. Get ready, everyone.
Wow.
Like this. Please wake up.
I got cooked. One hit from that thing did 100 damage. My health is only 120.
Against fear.
Alright. I guess I'll just run past them.
Okay.
Just not even go to them. If we don't have to. Dash.
Oh, I think they see us.
And roll.
Look. Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
No, remind me. Refresh my leave it to me and refresh my memory.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least.
Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters.
Right?
Right.
The effect of Gallica's magic is inspiring.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
This music, though.
Look. Over there.
What a relief. Grand Trod is already in sight.
Let's go. Got a sec?
At least I don't have to hold down shift to sprint. It's just a tap. Medicinal herb. Don't hurt me, please. Don't hurt me, please. This is bad.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Ukrainia.
People say this is the game of the year, yeah.
Ukrainia is shaken to the core.
I've had multiple people come in stream asking am I gonna play it.
Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes.
Either that or I haven't played all the game of the year choices until we have.
And no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their
I haven't played my
land was
controller.
built.
So I figured since we have
Fantasy.
2 hours to kill,
Faded world be painted anew.
we'll play some of it, the demo, until the Game Awards stream goes live. Oh, great seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. Oops, I won't skip. Hear my wish and come forth from thy epoch of glory to grant thy.
Whoa, just look.
He had 2 different colored eyes.
Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Jeez.
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you.
Oh, everyone wants some coin.
Hurry.
Everybody wants a piece of them.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid. Look, we're not tourists here. We've got to stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even. Capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means
Mars and
the kid's gonna
Roussants.
stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really
Beginning persona, all the setup.
At the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight?
To my story, that's RPGs. They do not
But not even the kingdom's best.
hold anything back when they make RPGs.
Over 10 years.
They go super hard on the gameplay, but they go even harder on the story.
His body hold out. No
They're giving you 80 to 90 hours of story.
But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
That's our mission.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
So we gotta go enlist ourselves right now. You know where we're going. Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. What to know in town? Press M for the map. If you're unsure what to do, try pressing T. Galka always has a good idea, or so she thinks. Saving is just pressing 2. Safe areas like towns to save your progress.
Whatever will I do?
Save right now.
An elder? Here. All right.
Let's see. Okay.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Now I want one.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like.
Oh man, Rebirth.
Shiny stick to
We watched so many cutscenes in Rebirth, man.
And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an Elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile.
Hello, shady woman.
You don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
How much?
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with? You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead, with no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
What if he's the long-lost heir to the throne?
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then.
90 hours later, you find out who he
Your
is.
own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, you don't have time to hang around.
I don't think that's Petra. No.
There's a recruitment office to find.
I think so. Did kind of sound like her, but
Let's head there.
Give it a fold,
Wouldn't this be the way to go? Regalov Grand Cathedral. I don't know why I want to say Grand Central. Don't want to drive too high in your trap is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. Easier said than done, I'm sure. But it's for the sake of the mission, and on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. The royal funeral will be held here as well.
That's wrong, though.
Oops, my bad.
That's wrong, though.
Okay, lady.
Oh my. That's wrong, though.
You said it was just ahead. Oh.
Dear me.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Not gonna
Am I fine?
Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet swaddled lordlings. Why are you here?
Velvet swaddled.
Noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's word. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words,
That captain is so haughty.
will turn your arrogance to piss.
Heck does
When
haughty
corpse
mean?
is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn.
Here, I'll look it up real quick.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece.
Haughty, displaying an attitude of arrogant superiority and disdain towards others perceived to be of lesser importance.
Who's long gone.
There you go.
18. An orphan, too. The army can
Synonyms are scornful, superior, swaggering, arrogant, disdainful. Haughty. Add that to your vocabulary.
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I'm small but quick.
I'm small, but quick.
Yes, I could see that. Always the cowards who run the fastest, eh? Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Yeah, he's all of the above. Wait, didn't I already put my name in? I gotta do it again? I'm just gonna make everyone Daniel. They're all gonna be named Daniel.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sighting, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception.
Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
So they're interviewing everyone, pretty much just giving everyone a job. Excuse me. Everyone will get their igniters in order. No matter if only that's coming here. Give it to me. Make me wait. Queue up for provisions. Yeah. The line starts behind me. If so, or was there something needed? Nope. I'm sure you're wondering the same thing that they were. If there's stake on the table at home, what earthly force could drag me to enlist in the royal army? Let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. Join the queue real quickly.
I heard they get sightings. What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What did they call them? Something like,
Humans?
Next. Another Clamar.
That guy's definitely in our party. He's gonna definitely join us.
Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
brute force, crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
I handled it.
I had it handled. You didn't need to butt it.
I saw injustice, and so I spoke up. I don't think that's unreasonable. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, you igniter.
Cinder igniter. Thanks, buddy.
These days, most come with their own magma crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on different forms like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
The map.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings.
As always.
My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard.
He's so haughty, Captain Klinger.
Funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Look, Look at all the other recruits.
I grew up like Dawson? Oh my goodness. Not even close.
I don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come.
No way.
Don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
The one thing I do like about this is that at least you
awake?
At least all this is auto.
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you.
It's always annoying when you have like big sections like this and you have to constantly click. Having just an auto roll until it requires like a character prompt choice. It's nice.
You hear and see all this prejudice out in the open? It's a lot. You okay?
It never gets easier.
It never gets easier.
Yeah, I could tell. Try to put it behind you, okay? Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
The voice acting so far is really good. With the music in the background, the tone is actually... I really like the tone of this game so far. I thought you get to watch like little anime.
Shouldn't you be resting?
They now, do they?
I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me...
Guilty Gear has an entire 10-episode anime in the game? That sounds kind of cool.
They burned your home down. It's tragic.
This is giving me Vinland Saga vibes right now.
Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. so I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me. I won't give up either. Trust me.
That's sad. They went out of their way of making like a straight up anime, didn't they?
Border fort. One day remains.
Let's see.
You can view information about your surroundings in the world map. Use movement keys to highlight the location you want to learn about, then press space.
This place here.
Hey, don't forget.
Yeah, this is where our contact should be.
Okay then.
All we're doing for now is rest. We have a big day tomorrow.
The carriage
Is this capped at 60?
arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms.
This guy is really hyping himself up over here.
Blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
Hard to explain.
Hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy novel, you said. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule.
Yeah.
He managed to do it in the end, of course.
Such a low-ranking captain with all this hoopla.
High-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Sant.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Is it a fight you want?
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time. But only
Real Saint ain't even an actual word. I guess I try to Google it, but
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
I'm Daniel.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
He's unconscious.
Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army.
Oh my goodness.
Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors.
This is not gonna go over well.
Glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward to the fort then.
It's not gonna go over well.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
No, she's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's...
Armchair general.
Prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough.
I'm a commoner.
Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all
That's
right.
what they said.
I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Oh wow. You joined us, crazy.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out. Okay?
Our allies inside here. Now we gotta find them. Running with such purpose. What was your talking about? Sis said something about your ally. I was just worried about the soldiers inside. Yeah, we can't be telling all of our business right now. Can't. Oof. It's a lot of dead already. That ain't no human I ever seen before.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors. Damn it. Hurry.
Really may find someone that still draws breath. I doubt it, but we'll try.
This is bad.
What is this? Is that a human? It looks like we're going to have to fight it. All the reasons we just can't let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Our only hope right now is to join forces. Yeah, sure. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
Looks like we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight it if we work on our plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Two of us working as one. I trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Squad battles. Press V to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. You can press V anytime, but if you use attacks to stun enemies first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking to deplete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to them, eventually stunning them.
Things will be fine.
Our usual tactics
fight
should
for
work.
my own justice.
Oops. Enemies receive an additional turn icon in most battles. Let's see. A Homo Oppo is what this is.
I won't hold back.
Uses equip igniter to deal weak magic fire damage to one enemy. And they do it. Oh, okay. And then they get 2 turns. And he only chose to attack me. Right. We'll do melee. I will use this. Oh, so I can target one than the other. And he does mage fire. Nice. They'll love it at Pride next year. What are you? I'm a gay egg. Gay egg.
Be careful.
There's another one. We can catch it off guard if we strike now. If you manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen using spacebar, there's a chance their entire break gauge will deplete at once for an instant stun.
Okay.
We can't get sloppy.
We're here to stop you.
Let's do this.
Burn to us.
Oh, I wonder if it meant that I should have like attacked. Turn back the clock. Okay, that just restarts it. Alright. My man's about to get cooked. Why does he get 3? I can't get his back on his feet. Boom, he's back on his feet. Tactics escape. Okay, we can do that too.
Let's go.
You know what? We'll just start with this.
This should work.
I owe you. The power.
And he can at least hit some magic.
I won't hold
It burns pretty well. What? And then he kills him. Alright. Interesting. We still receive XP even on death. Interesting. Okay. Squad battles with stunned enemies. When engaging in a squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of battle. Be sure to take advantage of this.
Let's go. Fire.
He didn't even have a chance to fight back. Unscathed triumph. So you get a bonus. Distribute remaining points. You can raise. I feel like I should go ahead and raise my luck just for better item acquisition. So we'll raise this just to take less damage. For now, at least. Don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. That monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you, people. Of course, this is how it ends. Aim at all, this guy. Soldier's dead. Good. You're so young, a fresh recruit. Get away from here now. That thing is up ahead. Just run away. I knew this fort was cursed. You're why that horror attacked? Really? I don't want to die. Damn it. Well, he's dead now.
Hold on. You.
Or perhaps searching for someone. Yes. Makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason to tell you the truth.
What?
That's the human from earlier.
Was that?
It sounded like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting it there. We'll handle it. We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence.
Let's hurry.
That's true.
Here we go. Let the battle begin.
Let's do this.
I won't hold back. Burn.
Let's take out. I can't say that. I can't say that. He takes a lot less damage from physical attack.
Let's go. Fire.
These guys should definitely just be spamming magic, though.
We did it.
Yeah, just spamming magic. Might I have a moment? I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing that monster that may not even save anyone at this point. But do it anyway, it's a noble thing to do. You're gonna just throw your life away. Why do you do this? It's possibly for nothing. Because if there's a chance there's even one survivor, then I will not be the noble one who runs away. Not this time I can never live with myself. You plan to forge ahead despite the risk. I take it you refuse to die until you found whoever it is you are searching for. I won't let you die up there.
That's true, but...
Can't just leave you up there to die. Even in a situation like this, you worry more for your others than yourself. Nice. But run now, I'll never deliver the message. Let's see.
What do you think?
That human from earlier is up there. What should we do? Let's go. Go. Bum 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 bum.
Such tremendous power.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow. Darn humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
The mission depends on our survival. Wow, look, another one.
I won't hold back. Fire! Vile monster. You're mine.
It's only 3.
Burn to ash!
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this. Let's go.
Can I attack any other part of him?
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Let's test melee 2.
The power of five. How is it this strong?
This is definitely scripted. Yeah.
I'll distract it. You two run.
But
above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost.
No matter the cost.
If you would repay me, then live.
He's about to try to sacrifice himself.
Forgive me.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it...
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
Voices in my head.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Uh-oh. We're about to level up. Ooh. This reminds me of that anime Zammed. Have you ever seen Zammed?
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Deals weak wind damage.
Scour.
74. Well, that's a big difference. Power doesn't even compare. What's more, it can use the magic despite its lack of an igniter. Oh, we have resistance now too. Look at that.
Not like they could get you with that. Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you hit one of these weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half. Okay.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet.
Archetype. Let's see if this still... Oh, this does. Okay. Weak HP recovery for one ally. Oh, so we can go for the leg. Let's go for the leg.
The freedom of a wanderer. Come forth, royal soul.
Let's go for the leg again.
We've got to hit the other spots too.
Then we'll heal. 123. Okay, that's how they heal too. Got it.
It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do.
That's not true. So what you would want to do is knock the... Yeah, I was gonna say take the apples away. And then he has nothing to heal. Now, here's a question. Will we somehow be able to bring that person back to life? Like a phoenix down or something.
Take out those apple things? I think we'll regret it. You know,
Calm down, lady.
Maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Have Gallica knock down apples to keep foe from healing.
Understood.
Sure.
Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Come forth, royal
Okay. I probably should have healed. I'll heal after this though. Wait, can't he? Yeah, you can just heal that way. Pretty resistance though. That's 21s. Yeah, so the magic is way better right now. Doing 24 per. Yeah, 74. The melee is not really.
Not like they could get you with that.
Wind.
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that.
I won't hold back. Scour. Still up.
This should get her right here.
Come forth, royal soul.
Nice. 200 XP. Some money. Look at that. And Gorlio's apple.
Not bad. I feel stronger.
Wait, no. Let's raise our attack. Maybe our physical damage should be higher.
Power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn.
This seems to be like a traditional turn-based RPG. And there's aspects of like just wait.
Heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power.
Wait, are they hearing her through their head because of this? Or is she just like not wanting to hear?
Take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
Oh, he's not dead.
Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
Grizzled soldier.
Grius! Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
Those are some big apples. You see that?
The lad's out cold, but he'll live.
I wonder if your answer to... Oh, maybe.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Bet it is, yeah. We have really high agility because of that answer.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh?
Which I don't mind because that'll increase our like speed so we can dodge more.
Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies a prince, deep in summer in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Kill him?
You have to kill him?
Suppose we'd better start at the beginning.
Yeah, catch me up on what's going on.
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn him, man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about
Villain
him,
right there.
this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Why can't we just heal him? Why wouldn't we heal him by now?
Back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands. And you'll raise them at my command.
This command. Quest start. Save the prince from death's curse. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Louis Gwyburn. The treasonous, I can't talk, I've been on too long. The treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince, but murdered the king.
Luis will also be.
Can't talk anymore.
If we are not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light.
First light. New ally, Grius. The battle-hardened veteran has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
As all RPGs, you gotta have an old grizzled veteran.
This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against.
Music is really good in this game as well. I know I said that for the other game, but this one's really good.
More of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
You know, I don't really need to ask for him.
Something. Whatever's on your mind.
Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public.
I'm a Kingslayer.
To the people,
Destiny.
he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Oh, okay, sure. Fire should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. Let's rest up for the departure. We should also get a quick save. I wonder if saving will also allow us to get full healed. I'm going to assume that's the case, so we won't. What was that paranoia? I wonder. Agree, assume they know something about it.
Well,
use it or lose it. Let's get some rest. Good. (8°C in the middle of the night. That's hot, right? Or cold?
Can't sleep?
It's cold.
Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know.
I know, I will.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean,
To guide
haven't
me.
exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
You say that, but look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading.
She's gonna read for us.
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy.
Magla.
Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
She doesn't need to sleep as a fairy. Anime time.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one. Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel.
Or
You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
what kind of alliance?
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magma within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, None of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Sure.
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
Hear a voice from somewhere.
A scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Probably a better one. New bond. The party can now study the secret once unlocked in academia. Bright Eyes Student allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in academia. New ability. Skill trees. I can sense a heroic embodiment of the secret from More. More is the first year followers, people that support your quest as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. More is the first of many, so keep an eye out.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
They're called Normines, apparently. Going through them.
That being the case.
Gotta do. The road should take us to Grand Trad.
Alright.
Next stop, Grand Trad.
This place.
Here's where we are now.
This place here.
Go to them to approach the capital undetected. Okay.
Don't let your guard down.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Good.
Focus on making it to the royal capital.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital
This is interesting. They give you an overview while you see the little marker move.
Stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
Huh?
What's the matter?
What happened?
He looks brand new, man.
Hmm.
And watched.
No.
Just on edge.
Don't let your guard down.
Look at that!
Corvo. Need another additional problem. Maybe we can hide and wait it out. No, we gotta fight. No.
Let's go.
Pushing forward.
Let's fight it. Maybe. It's a wild dog over there. They come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. On a different path for now. You can need impossible lesson on basic combat. Pay attention to this subject affords few mistakes. Take a good look at your foes. Consider, is this your first meeting or are you already familiar with them?
Got it?
Once you've assessed their strength, prepare for your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly. Size up that hundo. What do you make of it? I don't know. Slipped out of death grip at the fort, so this should hardly be a challenge. Press G to activate phase sight to identify enemies' strength via their color. Lower level enemies will glow blue, enemies of the same level will glow yellow, and higher level enemies will glow red. Unknown enemies will appear white. You have leveled up to a point where you think you could overpower certain enemies. You can simply approach the enemy to see if their color has changed. Clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to sword. Weaker enemies can be defeated with a simple quick attack. In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into a squad battle, though the protagonist will still take damage. Press R to lock on.
Give it a shot. We got this.
Oh yeah, they definitely are weaker. That's kind of neat. I don't have to actually battle them. They're like weak. I have one more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it?
Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortunes can turn if you even let up for a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm, you'll be fine. You already know about this. If you use squad battle on an enemy after depleting its break gauge with attacks, the battle starts with a great advantage in your favor. However, if you are attacked by an enemy stronger than you, you'll be forced into battle where the enemy is at an advantage. Evaluate the enemies in your vicinity, then decide whether you'll dispatch them quickly with attacks or jump directly into a strategic squad battle. Phase sight will help you determine your battle approach while staying out of enemies' reach. We're considering this a dungeon. Okay.
That being the case,
We'll hold our ground.
If you are attacked in a dungeon, you'll be forced into a squad battle that begins on enemy's turn, which is dangerous. If you're unhappy with how a battle is going, you can simply restart. Pressing 5 assist will automatically move the cursor to an enemy who has weakness to the skill you have. Wow, Stroll. You gotta aim better than that, buddy. Nice. I should probably heal. Wait, can I heal off of... I don't know if I can heal off a skill. Can I? I can. At least you can still heal off a skill. Okay. Bouncy bark. Hello. Oh, what the? It was following me the entire time. This is really only a 2-phase or 2 cycles.
Oh, please. Don't be careless. Here I go.
Phantom Dance. Yeah, that magic is really, really strong.
Don't lay your guard down yet.
Enemies up ahead.
You know what? Let's see if we can get behind them.
Damn it! They saw us.
I'll fight them.
We won't lose this fight.
2 of them. Oh, dang. Yeah, weak.
Come forth, royal soul. Scour.
So they were weak to that attack. Oh. Right then. Unscathed.
We made short work of them.
Hello.
What is it?
What are you talking about?
But
Is he trying to just sell stuff? Just a peddler? I have a regular new boss that came for business, but the beasts are real bloodthirsty today. He appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns. Didn't mean to start the mood. Would you be interested in buying something? But what do you have? A revival medicine. Can I sell something? Bark that stretches when you pull it, consider selling it.
Now then.
I can sell Gorlio's apple for 1,000.
Now then. Now then.
thank you.
Yeah, stay put, my guy.
Let's push through. Good one. This is our chance. Forward. Vitus power. Wind. Just two left.
That's the spirit.
Nothing to worry about.
They die hard.
Let's stay calm. I won't hold back. Scour. Stay sharp.
Take this.
Nice. I like the... This is definitely... No, I like this one. I know a lot of people don't like turn-based RPGs in 2024, but like... This is not bad. I like the combination of having turn-based and also action-based.
Let's go. Wind.
It's not bad. Not bad at all.
There's no way I'm stopping. Okay. I'll strive heights.
Looks like it's not safe yet. Stay away.
Let's push through. This is our chance. Forward. I won't hold back. Just one left.
Down.
Take this.
Got nothing to worry about.
Unscathed. It is nice that you get like that bonus for not taking damage, which helps for you like getting through these levels faster.
We have the edge. This could be our chance. Come forth, royal soul. Still up?
Jeez. It's working on man.
Some battles are hardly a footnote.
We made short work of them.
Brace yourselves.
I gotta hit that time?
Let's go. Scour.
Take this. Try hard.
I won't hold back.
That settles that.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Got 'em all.
Hold on.
Here's something on tents.
Got a moment?
Sure, Galaxy. Yeah, man. Show yourself. Would you rather we come out? Irked Soldier. Peril.
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Wind.
He instantly goes into that mode. Love it.
What is that? Never seen anything like it. That's not an igniter. Take this. Use your eyes.
Oh my goodness, Joe. Come on, man. Daniel's being targeted. Oh no. Press H to guard, which consumes one turn. Guarding greatly decreases the damage a character takes and prevents any weaknesses from being exploited. This prevents the enemies from gaining turns too.
What's that? I think something's coming. Watch out!
Got no mercy for you.
Watch out! Your parents are holding together.
That was... during squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive, depending on their position. Those in front row deal more damage with melee attacks. Those in back row deal less melee damage, but take less damage from enemies. During battle, you can change your formation by pressing the keys assigned to up and down to move party members between rows.
You're barely holding together. You gotta heal up.
Falling back.
Ah, okay.
Seeker.
Take this. Tougher than I thought. Let's do this. Don't sell mercy. I've weathered worse.
So hard.
Seeker. Scour.
Bria's taking some bad.
Finish the job.
Wow, that didn't kill. I want to get this guy killed.
Here they come.
What's that? I think something's
this
coming.
power.
Watch out!
Wind.
Bria's
Take
taking
this.
some bad. He could use some healing.
Get ready.
Thanks for the information.
Hold
What can I do? Wounded. Can anyone heal him?
I won't hold back.
Still standing. They try hard. No mercy.
That DR that he has, what the?
Watch out! Your parents are holding it together.
this power.
There we go. Are they soldiers from the fort that survived? No, they couldn't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they? Someone asking how they have already mobilized a pursuit. Safe to say I'm at least some of your worries at this point.
Let's hurry.
Moving. There you go.
All right.
I guess it said it was abandoned. The Crown Theocracy ordered it so. I'll happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us.
So?
Hello, peddler.
What is it? These come.
Old coin. I will sell it all.
Thank you.
Oh, at least they can all say, okay.
Wait a second.
There's probably a bunch of shady miners in there. We'll be safe around them. Illegal now. Yeah, let's go. It'll be a whole mess of trouble. Let's go. Nowhere to mines.
However,
Stop! Don't move!
Who is in here? Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. Ambush. Entrance is already barricaded. We can fight them all, right?
wait.
I just want to fight.
You can't get sloppy.
Won't put up much of a fight.
So he does 31 melee now. Oh, the other guy does so much less damage.
Here they come! I'll be getting a head start.
Phantom Dance. All that does 20.
Come forth, royal soul.
99! Oh, man.
You did it.
That'll do it. Stop right there. What are you doing?
I can't believe this.
I guess I don't have to actually fight them.
Hey, are you alright?
I told you. I didn't say no deserters. Please. Don't kill me.
The life is gone from his eyes.
Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us.
Oh, come on, let's move.
Vigilance now.
Stop right there.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, so technically I can just fight like this. As long as I don't get a hit. As we were expected. Look who it is.
You were the only one who
Howdy,
never went up to the
Captain.
fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
We gotta fight him.
Bastard. You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the Kingdom's Guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
You said
That's
easily.
why those sons and daughters die. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who... 7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the Northern Hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Help me!
You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who art
Is he gonna get a second?
O thou
He's gonna get a second one too, isn't he?
It is time for thou to choose thy path. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you! My name is Leon Stroll de Halietus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand! Come! I will show you a world with honor!
What is this?
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that! This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash! You lot, get to it! Cover me!
So he scampers off to protect himself,
and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The Igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Deals physical weak slash damage to one enemy.
I'll cut you down.
Jeez. But then he can pop too. And he's resistant, yeah. Defense raise. Okay, we're gonna get rid of the other guys simply because they're just gonna keep raising his defense.
Wind.
Take this, still standing.
I'm tired of this. Warrior. Hack and slash. Not done yet. I won't hold back. Impossible. Scour.
So I'm assuming later we can start picking all three. Alright, sir.
Hey!
Stepping back.
We're still in a fight here.
This calls for one of these. Still fight.
Interesting.
Royal soul. Wind.
Instantly get our turn back.
Take this.
No holding back. No, not this.
Interesting. So his is not worth it at all.
Do I need to use it?
Seeker.
Defense turn to normal.
What was that, Rias?
Warrior. Let's go.
No thanks. Take this.
I'm just healing right now.
I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash. Oh, please.
Who said he gets so many turns?
Scour. Still up?
Bye bye. Hottie. We get the captain's uniform. Sheesh. Yeah, we'll do this.
I admit,
It's our magic.
it's good to get stronger.
Impossible! Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by...
It's on my drink, man.
They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I say keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
You're already one of us, my guy.
You're already one of us.
Thank you.
Already one of us.
Now, onward.
The proud noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Another bond.
Together we stand.
The party can now steady the warrior. Okay. I feel struck by inspiration, and I found a new way to harness his power. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Stroll.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after?
Which means Grius is right behind him.
Huh? Wait, what?
Or is it her turn to awaken? It's her turn.
Hey, where are we?
Oh.
What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey, you gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
Yeah.
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny
No.
to defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, though. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always, but now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Our hearts.
We
Ow.
trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
All these new bonds we're getting.
I won't lead you astray.
The party can now study the mage. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the mage from Gallica.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? You mean Rias could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them. This right here.
Okay. Many I've yet to see, so as far as complete. Each of you have your own chart. You will use these charts in the assigning. So let us consider the one at warrior who yet bears no archetype, Grius. This is a chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you will need Magla, the source of all magic, by simply drawing from the Magla within yourself. What this means is you will need to gather mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. Yeah, the Game Awards, but they don't start for another 19 minutes. Or at least the stream hasn't gone live yet. Each character can study archetypes obtained throughout the story by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. Studying archetypes consumes mag, minuscule shards of Magla crystals. Once a character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype at no cost.
That means...
To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here you may achieve that through the study of archetypes and their deepest secrets. Choose an archetype for your... Choose an archetype. So we have 1,218 mag. You can learn Grius. We can do Seeker. Learn versatile skills including wind magic, single target healing, and attack buffs. Skilled in physical slash attacks with a sword, it cuts down foes with strong single target damage. Or fire, ice, and electric magic, it excels at hitting enemies' weak points. I feel like I'm the mage. Wait, is Grius the mage? Or is this telling me that I can give him one of these? Yeah, I can have him learn one of these.
I see.
Yeah, we'll do this. Weighted great sword. Few other archetypes can compete with this raw destructive power, yet that specialization comes at a cost. It has virtually no utility or support outside of hard hits. I mean, if Grius, right? I'm assuming they want me to make this for him. Yeah. Make him be like an orange type of character, just like pure DPS.
This right here. All right. Sure. Of course.
Are the voices of past heroes, or the heart who tempers anxiety into strength. Thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart. I shall bestow upon thee the soul of the warrior. It's finally in my grasp. You cannot change archetypes from the main menu.
I still have much to learn.
Change equipment.
Fascinating.
I can imbue you and the noble youth with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now and from here on. Okay, so then we can unlock conditions. Okay. By talking to more in academia and studying archetypes, you will be able to unlock and use new archetypes. You can gain useful strategic knowledge by attending more lectures or reading books from the surrounding bookshelves. Some functions of the main menu are now available, such as changing your archetype. Can be swapped in dungeons or in town at any time. Changing them to suit your needs is a good strategy. You can now check the status of your royal virtues, the qualities necessary in a king from the main menu. You can raise these virtues in the main menu in many ways.
That's a good kitty.
This cat, you see.
And plateau. Hero's Incense.
That's a good boy.
Not enough action. I don't know what to tell you, man. The scroll has shapes of a language I've never seen before. It must be some kind of formula. Well, it seems that you can just like pick and select your roles, no matter what. That's a formula. Here of all places. Perhaps the previous king has reasons for imprisoning me here. So the previous one put him here.
But
mind taking a look at the very end of the scroll.
What's this?
take a look.
More than a simple illustration, but do you not think it bears some resemblance to the secret archetype? Mysteriously enough, of all the language therein, that is one more part that I'm able to parse. Likely the name of a person, Daniel. That's me.
Hang on a second.
Adieu.
Should you learn anything new, I would appreciate it very much if you share with me. Please name my scroll whenever you learn new truths. I just want to get new. We already know about party formations. Yeah. I don't need to learn about that at the moment.
Oh, yeah?
This right here.
That's a celestial globe. It moves the moving of the stars. Quite a shame. So we're in secret mode.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
So it's just easy to change. Okay, so we can just pick and choose what we want as long as we have the mad crystals. How do we leave them?
Hi, young friend. You are truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others
10 minutes. Oh man.
your own power will be naturally drawn to you. To reach the lineage of power's great,
I do know about the trailer though.
you must acquire
I haven't watched it yet though.
and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us.
Setting is actually really
As you
cool.
walk your path, I shall
Really, really cool setting.
May we meet again.
All for taking out the captain. Learn all this stuff.
Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Just stood there?
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power.
8 minutes.
You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't.
8 minutes.
I think we might have just awakened it.
Awakened it? But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... Fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now. At least when it comes to how we use these...
Does he actually want to join us now?
We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
You can now give instructions to your allies during battles. During battle, you can also use 3 to engage in auto battle, causing your party to fight according to your tactic settings. To change auto battle tactics during battle, press tab to access the order view. Outside of battle, find them under tactics in the party section of the main menu.
We've 5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Look!
What's up?
There's more. Didn't see anyone there.
Pardon?
Military.
Hold on.
Point of interest and exit was set up by soldiers. I didn't see anyone. Only when I saw that pasty fella. Klinger is dead now.
Damn it.
Oh, he didn't die. What the?
No.
Sure.
I was worried everything would be dead in here. Run around for a while. If you need anything, you know who to X. Interest to academia. The protagonist and Gallica can see more in dungeons or towns. Interact with him to take a moment, read your novel, and transport to academia. Traveler's Voices Dungeons. Use N to see what level other players were at and what party formations they used when they cleared the dungeon you are challenging. When selecting information to review, you can also change your party's formation to reflect another player's. Interesting.